Video, if you're just tuning in, I just want to say hello and welcome. It's Leon Street here. We're back again Wednesday evening, and you know how we do. Well, in particular, you know how I do. In today's video, I'm talking about how to get more clients on social media right now. And so if you're a culture consultant and you want to get clients right now, this video is for you. And so just give me a few seconds while I wet my palette to make sure I can give you guys some real great value. So as I said, if you want to get clients right now and you run a coaching, consulting, or service-based business, this video is for you. As always, guys, if this is the first time you've joined me, do make sure you give me a follow. Just want to shout out everybody over on Instagram, but also want to send some love to everybody following me and watching me live on YouTube and on Facebook right now. And if you aren't following me, as I said, just do the right thing. Just hit follow right now. Just go to my profile and hit follow. So if you're on YouTube, please do make sure to subscribe to the channel. Just head on over there, Leon Street. Lots of great value on there. Well, as I said, I'm going to take you through a number of steps on what you can practically do to get clients right now. And there's a lot of people who are coaches and consultants, and the biggest challenge, really is getting clients. I was speaking to my group coaching clients today, and we're going over various different things, and also speaking to some of the people that I was chatting to earlier. And the biggest challenge literally is getting clients. It doesn't matter what your business is. There was a research survey done, I think back in 2019 2019. And there's even research studies before that show that whenever business owners are surveyed, the number one challenge they have is getting new clients. And so I'm going to help you to solve that right now. So if you want to get clients in your coaching, consulting, or service-based business, this video is for you. So I'm going to ask the obvious question: can you really attract clients now on social media? Well, if you're watching me on Instagram, just to let you know, over on YouTube, I actually do have some stuff that I share on screen, so you'll be able to see behind the scenes. What I may do, I may switch the camera for those of you watching on Instagram just to show you what's happening on my screen. But if you got any questions as I'm going along, even if you've got a burning question right now, how can I get clients? Like, what's the best way to get clients on social media? Just drop a comment below this video and I will answer your question. I'm going to dive into my profiles. I'm going to dive into a few things that you can see on my profiles just to share and demonstrate to you exactly the kind of things that you can do to get clients right now. And what I'm also hoping is that we pick up on some of the things that perhaps that are not so obvious. Let's say there's a lot of people out there looking for some magical silver bullet or something that's going to get them clients right now. And I'm going to show you real steps. I'm going to show you real behind the scenes of what I actually do to get clients on social media. And I'm talking about social media organically, so no paid ads. I do run paid ads. I tend to run a lot of my ads on YouTube. So I run video ads there. But in this demonstration, this training today, I'm going to show you behind the scenes just using organic marketing. So no paid ads, just sweat equity. You put in the time in. The short answer is, can you get clients right now? The answer is yeah. And for those that haven't been able to get clients ever, like instantly on social media, that's okay. Not everybody does it fast, but it does happen. I get clients where they buy from me direct out of my DMs. I get clients who buy from me within 24 hours. And when I say buy from me, look, I'm not talking spending £10 here, £100, $10, $100, $300, $500. I'm talking about people who will invest anything from £3,000 to £4,000, which is around about $4,000 to $5,000. And I've done it multiple times. And, for anybody who has any fear of being able to attract clients on social media, I'm here just to tell you that, look, it's okay being, a little scared with how you convert people on social media, but I'm here to tell you that there are people who are ready to buy from you. Nathan, thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate you, Nathan. I do need to reach out to you and to have a chat with you. But like I said, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and just show you a few things that you can actively do right now. As I said, I'm going to reiterate this because I just want to qualify it. This is for coaches, consultants, or service-based business owners. If you run e-commerce or anything like that, this isn't for you and I can't help you. I don't specialize in any e-commerce in that sense, with shopping carts and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about people who sell, consulting packages, coaching packages, anything that sells from 3 to £20,000 plus, that kind of stuff. If that's you, you're in the right place. So let's crack on. What about group owners, group rules? What about social media? What about what platforms? I'm going to explain, and I'm going to give you a live walkthrough, guys. And some of the things are going to be real obvious, but right now, for those of you on Instagram, I'll share in a second because I haven't got everything on screen, but I've got a few things coming up. So number one, I'm going to show you what you need to have on your profiles, what you're saying or what you're not saying, rather. Number two, where does your audience hang out? Like, where are they? Perhaps, for instance, you're on Facebook and your audience is on Instagram, or perhaps you're on Instagram and your audience is on TikTok, or perhaps your audience is in some other place, but you just prefer a certain platform. And because you're a bit stubborn, you're missing the opportunity because you won't test the other platforms, perhaps where your audience is. Number three, we're going to look at more connections from your niche, how you can actually grow your audience. So when you put your message out there, you attract or have the opportunity to attract more people. And number four, we're going to look at leads, how to get people to raise their hand and slide into your DMs or comment on your stuff, looking for more information. And number five, I'm going to take you through the steps that you need to use in order to get clients. Step five is pretty crucial, because if you haven't really sold high ticket coaching or consulting before, this can be scary. And it's something that I wrote about in my book. If you haven't got a copy already, do make sure you get a copy. For those of you on Instagram, here is More Leads, More Clients. You can get this on Amazon. And in there, I do give you scripts. I give you exact templates to follow as well, how to do your sales calls. But I'm going to take you through the key essential steps. Anyway, profiles. So for those of you on Instagram, I'm gonna just go back a second. Look, there we are. So if you are watching me on YouTube, you would get the screen share as well. So what people are actually seeing over on YouTube is something like that, where they're seeing me plus the screen share. So guys, it does go to your advantage if you are following me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But anyway, let me switch the camera back. So for those of you on Instagram, you can just get me right here. Hopefully the tripod will play ball. Anyway, number one, profiles. So what do I want to talk about here? Very simple, guys. I need to just switch my screen share. As I said, if you got any question you want to ask right now about how to get clients on social media, please drop it in a comment and I'll answer your question specifically unique to what you're asking me. So do use that if you've got something right now. If you want to get clients before this month is out, we got about 16 days to go. So we've got about 2 more weeks to go. And the important thing here is there's too many people who count themselves out. And I'm saying to you, you got 14 days to really max out and really take things to another level. Even today I landed a brand new consulting contract for £21,000 plus there is an upside on the back end, which could take that to anywhere from 40 to 80,000 if I play my cards right and we get the results that we're trying to achieve with a client. So I just want to share with you guys, like, what I'm going to show you isn't theory. If this is the first time you've watched anything from me, I'm not the kind of person who teaches theory. I'm going to teach you from what I actually do. Yeah. So in the trenches, experience. And you got to be careful of people who just teach theory as well. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes right now. So the first thing is your profiles. Look, if you don't say on your profiles who you help and what problem you fix, that's your first problem. Yeah. Who you help and what problem you fix. Now, if we take a look, even you guys over on Instagram, if you go to my profile right now, you'll see that I say I help coaches who want to get to I think it's like $15,000 a month in 30 days. Yeah, that's what I help my clients to do. Yeah, the majority of my clients are coaches and consultants who want to hit consistent 5 figures in sales in their business. And that's what I help them to do within 60 days. Some people, it happens in 30 days, and I've got lots of proof and evidence of that. How does it start? It starts by your profile. So if you go onto my Facebook profile, and I'm talking about my personal profile on Facebook, guys, you'll even see on there, I have a clear banner on my profile that says what I do. There's a picture with a title. In my introduction on Facebook, it tells you what I do and who I help. Yeah. So who you help, and what problem you fix. That's the first thing that you've got to have. So if you're on LinkedIn, make sure it says that in your headline on LinkedIn. I see so many people who they miss the opportunities of these simple nuances, just telling people what you do. So what I'm going to do is see if I can just share my screen briefly. I'm just looking around because I did actually, you know what, I've got my tablet over here. Let me just see if I've got some juice in the tablet. And yes, I do actually, guys. Okay, you're in for a treat now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be, so for those of you watching on Instagram, look, you're not going to see all of this stuff. You do need to get over on YouTube, but look, I appreciate you all the same. And I will take you through exactly what I'm talking about. If you're just joining me, for those of you, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or on Instagram, I'm talking about how to get clients on social media right now. So just bear with me a second, guys. What I'm going to do is just fire up my screen share on my tablet, and then I'm going to give you a little walkthrough on the exact things that you can do. So where are we? Let me just end that. I'll be with you guys like literally 15 seconds. The suspense is killing you guys, right? I know you want to see all the juicy stuff. So let's load that up. And okay, so we got all the apps loading up in the background, guys. So let's do that. Right. So I'm just going to let that load in the background. We got some screen mirroring. Okay, so now it's coming through. So hopefully we'll be sharing screens in a moment. So key things here, guys. Social media profiles. Your social media profiles need to actually tell people what it is that you do. And if they don't, if they don't, let me just share it very simply and plainly. You're going to miss out on the opportunity for you to get clients. So in this demonstration, I'm just going to walk you through some of the things that you can see that I'm doing right now that I'm suggesting for you to do so that you can get clients now. And this isn't all waffle, like, honestly, I don't need to waste my time, guys. Let me just share with you now. So here we go. Let's view, make sure I got the right one here. Here we are. So you should be seeing my Instagram profile. So for those of you on Instagram, you can just go straight to my profile if you wish. But anyway, the first thing I want to point out, very simple. You can see, look, it says, I help coaches and experts attract more perfect clients in 30 days. So let me just share, make sure that I've got this so you can see it more. Yep. So you guys should be able to see this very clearly, I hope. I help coaches and experts attract more perfect clients in 30 days. DM me the word clients and I'll send you the details. So if I go to my DMs, and let me just check one. I'm just trying to go back to one specific person I know was asking. Where are we? I get a lot of people reaching out to me, but I just want to find a good example for you. Just give me a second, guys. So the keyword on my profile is clients. So let's see, I'm going to go down a little bit more. Right. Going. Nope, can't see in that one. I'm going to check a different. Oh, here it is, general. Right. So interaction. I'm just looking for the example to show you guys. So those of you on Instagram, if you do want to see what I'm sharing on screen, you got to head on over to YouTube. I'm just going to take you through exactly a couple of examples of what we've got where people are reaching out to me. So look here. So this particular example, you can see the keyword the person messaged me was Clubhouse. And this is an example of the person taking action from my Clubhouse profile as well. So if any of you aren't using Clubhouse, that's another platform. I'm just going to switch from Instagram very quickly. Look, and just show you again, sharing on screen. Clubhouse, it's another app. I'm not going to log right in because I've got it logged in on my phone, which I'm streaming on Instagram at the moment. But I'm going to go to LinkedIn briefly. I'm going to go to my profile there. And again, this is very simple stuff, guys. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Look, here's my headline at the top. Helping coaches and consultants to generate $15,000 a month in 60 days with more perfect customers. So I say in my headline, so that one's on LinkedIn. If you go to my Facebook profile, which I'm about to do again, you'll see, look, there's a headline in my top image. how to grow your business online to 100,000 plus using an easy to follow marketing method. And then under my name, it says, I help coaches and experts grow their company by simplifying their marketing using my Vortex method. So very quick, guys, your profiles need to say who you help and what you do, what problem you fix. Yeah, that's the first step. And so if you're not doing that, basically you're missing out, because when people do come to your profile after stuff I'm going to share with you in a moment, you're just making it difficult, because they won't know exactly what it is that they're, I guess, looking for when they come to your profile, or the fact that you can actually help them. So the second step now to get clients right now is, where do your clients hang out? So what social media platform do you need to be on? Do you need to be on Instagram? Do you need to be on Clubhouse, TikTok? Do you need to be on LinkedIn? Do you need to be on Facebook? Do you need to be in Facebook groups? Do you need to be in LinkedIn groups? One of the most active places right now is Facebook and LinkedIn groups. And when I say active, I mean people actually looking for help, looking for what potentially you can help them solve, as a problem that they have right now with your products and services. If you're not using Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups, you're missing out on an opportunity. And it's very simple. All you do is in the top of the search on LinkedIn or in Facebook, type in a keyword related to your niche, and then select groups with the filter options. It's the same on Facebook. You can select groups in the tab. On LinkedIn, when you're searching, you can select groups in the filtering options on the search. It's so simple to do. You can even check YouTube out if you want to know how to filter and find groups on Facebook and LinkedIn. Join those groups. You're looking for groups that have like 5,000 members or more. Why? Because they're probably going to be more active. And in those groups, you're going to find people asking for help on different problems that you can help them fix. What's the cool thing about that? You can respond to their posts. You can comment on their posts. And when you comment and respond to their posts, have a guess who looks like somebody they should be connected to? You. And what I would say to you is that when you do comment on people's posts in different groups, send them a friend request, send them a connection request. These are going to be the types of people that you can then speak to as potential leads, because you know they have a problem that you can fix. So comment on obviously the posts where people have a problem that you can help them to fix. I can't stress enough how active right now groups on Facebook and LinkedIn, are. You can get obviously clients on places like Instagram. I would suggest you do things like the live that I'm doing right now for yourself. Do Insta Reels. They get lots of reach. I've done a number of Reels on Instagram, and they're getting a lot of exposure right now because the Instagram algorithm favors video more. And so I'll get Reels where I've got 500, 1,000, 5,000 views. All of those are more eyeballs on my content. And all it is a 15 or a 30-second video talking about a specific problem that I can help people to fix. And if they do want help, simply to slide into my DMs. The biggest thing right now is go where your audience is hanging out. And if you don't know where they're hanging out, check out your competitors, check out their profiles, see what people are commenting on their images, and that will give you a clue what people are commenting on other people's videos as to whether or not your audience is there. So make sure you are on the platforms that your audience are, more connections. So on Facebook, one of the best way to grow your connections is there's a very simple tool on Facebook. They have this option where it recommends people who you may know. The way that it recommends people is based on an algorithm of the other people you've connected to. So if you start connecting with more of the people in your niche, Facebook will automatically recommend more people for you to connect to, not just based on relationships that you have with other people that you're connected to, but based on the interests that those people have in common with you. And this is such a easy to do tip. Like literally 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, you can send 50 connection requests in the day on Facebook. You can do the same thing on Instagram. So the people that follow your competitors, you can literally send them follow requests. You can send them DMs, just kind of complimenting them on their profile. Don't start pitching, just send the connections. On Instagram as well, there is also a recommended people to follow as well. They have the same thing. Remember, Instagram is owned by Facebook. They use the same type of technology where the way that they recommend people for you to connect with is using a similar type of algorithm. It just makes life so easy. And these are some of the basic tips that a lot of people don't do. And if you haven't got like, you know, an audience, this is powerful because you're connecting with people who are actually in your niche. And so it's not a matter of whether you need thousands. You might literally just need 10 or 100. And these people, when they see your content, these are going to be the people that respond, comment, reach out to you, look for help because you're the person who can actually help them. You're welcome, Glam Girl Travel Agent. Facebook, you know, she's on Instagram right now commenting, but Facebook, it is a big opportunity. It's got the biggest membership user base, and so, you know, whether you're using these other platforms, what I'd say to you is, if you're a coach, consultant, or expert, definitely you're going to find your clients on Facebook as well as Instagram. So what else can you do? We've just discussed getting more connections. You can do the same type of thing on LinkedIn as well. So if you are targeting more business to business or more professional types of clients or niche, then they have the same thing where if you go to your connections on LinkedIn, they have an option at the bottom where it recommends people you should connect to. And it operates the same way. It connects you with more of the types of people that you're already connected with, and the ones that you have similar interests to, and the ones that you engage with. So all of this stuff, it's interesting because the social media platforms do the hard work for you. And, you know, if you're in a situation where you're not earning $5,000 plus a month already, or even up to $7,500 or more already in your business, then these are the things that you have to put sweat equity into. You got to put the time into these things, because once you start to move your income beyond 10,000 plus a month, that's where you can afford to take on a VA. You can afford to start looking at paid advertising and take your reach further than what you can do manually. So that's number 3, more connections of your niche. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It works amazingly well on those platforms. Number 4, raising hands. So if you're connected to more people, how do you get them to comment? How do you get them to say, can you send me more information, Leon? How do you get them to say, I'd be interested in seeing your free video that takes people through the key steps on how to attract more leads? Or how do you get more people who want to download your free guide, your lead magnet? Well, you see, a lot of people make the mistakes of connecting with people, putting out valuable content, and never having a call to action. It's such a simple thing to do. So here's a template, either text post or a video post you can put out on Facebook, you can put it out on LinkedIn, or you can put it out on Instagram. And I'm going to give you the very simple example, and it works time and time again. And it goes like this. And you got to think about your niche. Yeah. Remember who you serve and what problem you fix. That's your niche in simple terms. So here's the template that you can use to put out on your social media. So the script, if you're doing it in video or if you're doing it as a text post, goes like this. I've just shot a video on, and the thing that you've shot the video on at that point is usually related to the desire of your audience, your niche. So I've just shot a video on how to get more clients on social media. Yeah. And you then finish it with a simple call to action. I've just shot a video of how my clients get more clients on social media. Would you like the free link? So it's very simple. I've just given you the rough version. If you want the exact text, guys, send me a DM and I'll give you the script, because I give it away lots. I give it away tons on other videos. And I'll send you the script that you can use either as a text post or a short video, as an Insta reel, or even a Facebook story, an Insta story. This stuff is really powerful because it's so short and simple. But remember, because you're connecting with more people from your niche, these people are going to be tuned into what you're talking about, right? And that's the whole point. So you need to get people to raise their hand. And I see it so many times where people are putting great content. People are in their comments, responding, but you haven't put a call to action to let people know that they can actually get some value from you. And in exchange, when you do share the video, your lead magnet video or your lead magnet document, you're going to have a call to action of how people actually can work with you and get the results that you're promising. So that's step 4. Get people to raise their hands. And, you know, I've had so many great examples with clients. I've got clients who, for instance, one lady, she generated 879 leads in Facebook groups in 3 days. I've got another client who generated near 800 in 3 days, totally different niche, totally different industry. I've got other clients who've generated like 200 leads in like a week. Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. I've done the same on LinkedIn, where I've generated just under 1,000 leads in 3 months just from one post in a LinkedIn group. And I know a lot of business owners that it would probably take them about 4 to 5 years to generate that amount of leads, believe it or not. Yeah, because they work on word of mouth, and they're wondering why they're struggling at kind of 5,000 a month and can never hit 6 figures in their business. So step 5 is the final piece of what I'm sharing with you guys today, how to get clients on social media. If you're just joining me, well, the final piece of getting clients, if you've adjusted your profiles, if you have found out where your audience hang out, if you've connected with more people in your niche, and now you're getting people to raise their hand, the final piece is you've got to convert people from being leads into clients. And there's a very simple step that you can take. And I see so many people who just, this is the part where a lot of people fall down because of low self-confidence, low self-worth, and they have a fear of selling. Yeah. And this is your opportunity to actually do the best thing, which is to start to create transformation, because a person can only truly be helped by you when they become a client, right? So it's important that you actually sell, but sell from a place of integrity, right? You're not selling stuff that people aren't going to get the result that you're promising. You're selling your services, your coaching programs, and so on and so forth. Could be online courses, because you know that what it is that you're selling works. So what have you got to do? Very simple. When people do slide into your DMs or comments and then go into your DMs, always thank them first. Then you must qualify them. Ask the obvious question that gets them to be qualified from your perspective, i.e., do you need to know how much they're earning right now? So where are you now? Where do you want to be? Ask a qualifying question. And the qualifying question will vary depending on what kind of coaching, consulting, or service-based business you're in. And then at that point, once you've qualified by asking a few explorative questions, present your offer. The way that I do it, and I'll just give it you quickly, is I'll say to people, are you interested in new organic marketing strategies? And these are usually for people who are floating around 5 to 10,000 a month, or inconsistently making 5 figures a month. So they're not quite at 10,000 consistently. And so as I said, I'll share it by saying, are you open to new strategies? And most people say, yeah, it's a leading question. And I know it's a leading question. I've been doing this long enough. And then at that point, I simply show them a link to one of my programs, and it's literally just a letter. It's like a 4-page letter in a Google document. Nothing fancy, no landing page, no funnel. I just send them this link to a Google document. And at that point, the way that it's written, because it's written with a specific structure and script, obviously I'm a marketing coach. I know how to get people and persuade people to actually want to find out more. It moves them to the point where they ask to book in a call with me. Yeah. And that's probably the thing that you're missing. So people might be sliding into your DMs, but you might not be converting people into wanting to book a call with you. And it's because usually they don't know what the offer is. They don't know what the value is. And this works on LinkedIn. I mean, right now I've got one company on LinkedIn. The guy messaged me today. They're doing somewhere near like $200,000 a year. I've got another guy on LinkedIn as well. Reached out to me, same thing, similar type of company, doing about 6 figures. And so it's not, oh, will this work on Facebook? Will this work on LinkedIn? Will this work on Instagram? Remember, the people that you're speaking to are human beings. The platforms are just your vehicle to get to these people. So you don't need to worry about your messaging. You just need to know you got the right structure. So once you've been able to move a person to book a call with you, well, the final step is the actual sales call, right? You don't just get social media clients, especially if you're a coach, a consultant, or expert, just by them sliding into your DMs. A lot of people are going to buy from you when they're on the phone, unless you're selling like a course or some type of program that's under $2,000. Then you can sell direct from your DMs. I've sold direct from my DMs at $4,500, which is £3,000 in the UK, where people are like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to buy from you. It's worked for me. But most of the time you're going to sell on the phone. And there's 5 key things you need to remember when you're selling on the phone. Why do they want to act now? Where are they now? What's the problem that they've got? Where do they want to be, i.e. qualify? And then you present to them the price, because they've already seen the offer from your DMs. And honestly, guys, that's where your business will take off. And that's how you get clients on social media now. I see so many people, though, who they miss these essential steps because they're confusing the issue. They're trying to do too many things, like the Gary V hustle, put out 100 pieces of content, and value. And look, there's nothing wrong with value, and there's nothing wrong with putting out great content, But here's where most people go wrong. They don't take the simple action with what I've just shared with you. And this is why they're struggling. And this is why they're not hitting the 5 figures a month. I'm just going to reshare my screen. For those of you on Instagram, remember, I am sharing screens over here on YouTube. So, you know, do yourself a favor and get on to my YouTube channel, Leon Street. Yeah, and hit that subscribe button. Anyway, so for those of you on YouTube and Facebook, I'm just going to finish sharing screens for you so you can see. So once you've asked those questions, I'm sharing a screenshot from my Stripe account. That's what it looks like when people booking calls with you and you've got a solid script that gets you clients repeatedly. $3,700, £250 payment plan, £700 payment plan, £3,000 paid in full, $2,900 paid in full, £750 payment plan, $4,000 paid in full, £1,000 payment plan. So this is the point that I want to get to, guys. Like, I might have skipped a few steps in the sense of I haven't gone into the exact details, but you know, I can't really in 30 minutes, but I just wanted to show you that this isn't BS, guys. This is the real deal. And if you want to get clients, this is what I help my clients to do. So if you want to attract more clients from social media right now, just comment below this video with the word clients and I'll send you a DM and we'll speak. And as I said, I will speak to you to find out where you are and where you want to be and if you qualify or not. It's that simple. I'm not going to push any program on you. I'm not going to force you or try and force you to buy anything from me. See, the thing is, I only work with the people that I want to work with. And so don't worry. We'll just have a chat and it will be a very informal chat. There won't be anything where I'm going to be pushing you into. I'm literally going to look at where you are and can I help you? If I can, I'll show you how, and if I can't, I'll point you in the right direction of what you can do next. So on that note, guys, if you've enjoyed the content today, please do remember subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just go to leonstreet.com/YouTube. Do yourself a favor and subscribe and share it with a friend. Be kind, be generous. And I just want to say, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. You know, if there's one thing I can say to you right now, guys, and you want to max out the rest of July, send me a message right now. Send me a DM. Enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, and I'll catch you on Sunday when I'm back again live streaming. Take care. Bye-bye.